All right, let's jump right in. Look, forget everything you think you know about just prompting AIs for answers. We're talking about something way bigger here, a fundamental shift that's creating what I honestly believe is going to be the single most valuable skill of the next decade, teaching an AI how to actually work.
And believe me, this isn't just some small passing trend. What we're witnessing right now is an entire industry being built from scratch. We're moving beyond simple automation into something, well, something much, much more powerful.
And I mean, just look at the numbers here. This really shows you the scale we're talking about. The agentic AI market is absolutely exploding. We're looking at a jump from about $8 billion this year to a projected $50 billion by 2030. So yeah, this isn't just hype. That's real, serious money pouring into very real technology. Okay, so that leads us to the big question, right? The core of this whole explainer. What exactly are these agentic workflows that everybody's talking about? What's driving all this incredible growth? You know, the easiest way to really wrap your head around this is to compare it to the kind of automation we're all familiar with. Think of it like this. It's a shift from you being the manual laborer on a project to you becoming the project manager who just delegates all the work. I love this train track analogy because it just makes it so clear. With traditional automation, right, it's like you're out there on the ground, manually laying every single piece of rail, every single switch. And if you hit a big rock, well, the whole thing grinds to a halt. It just breaks. But in agentic workflow, that's completely different. It's like you're the boss, and you tell your construction crew, hey, build me a track from point A to point B. They're the ones who figure out how to get around the rocks, how to build the bridges. They solve all the problems along the way to get the job done. And this right here, this is the secret sauce. It's this almost magical ingredient called self-healing. So what is that? It's the agent's ability to, hit a wall, recognize, oops, I made a mistake, and then, and this is the crazy part, go research a solution on its own, and then actually rewrite its own code or update its own tools to fix the problem. All of this happens without you having to do a single thing. It's incredible. Okay, so theory is great and all, but what does this actually look like in the real world? Let's walk through a real-life example of what it's like to build something with an AI agent. So here was the goal. The prompt itself was simple, but the task, super complex. We wanted to give the AI a single prompt, just plain English, and have it create an entire email newsletter, fully researched, designed, and branded, from scratch. And this is what's so cool about how a true agent works. It doesn't just dive in and start building blindly. No, first it acts like a professional consultant. It asks clarifying questions like, hey, what research API should I use? Or where can I find the brand assets? Then, once it has that info, it puts together a detailed step-by-step plan. Only then does it actually start building and executing the tools to get the job done. But then, bam, disaster strikes. Right in the middle of the process, it hits a critical error. The tool that it built for itself to make infographics, it just failed. Now, in the old world of automation, this is game over. The whole system would crash and you'd just get some angry error message in your inbox. But this is where the magic really happens. Instead of just giving up, the AI agent sends back this message. It actually says, I found the fix. The endpoints have changed. Let me update the tool so that this doesn't happen again. Do you see what happened there? It didn't just put a Band-Aid on the problem for right now. It permanently upgraded its own skills for the future. Wild. So, what was the final result of this whole self-healing process? We'll take a look. A completely finished, fully branded newsletter. It's got the logo, the right colors, it has researched market data, multiple AI-generated infographics that actually match the brand style. It even sourced its own citations. And the most mind-blowing part of all this, it all came from that one single prompt we gave it at the very beginning. Okay, so what does all this mean for you, for me, for all of us? Well, this technology is forcing a huge shift in where our real value as humans comes from. We're not the builders anymore. We're becoming the diagnosticians. And I think this doctor versus pharmacist analogy just nails it. Think about it. Are you the pharmacist whose value is in perfectly filling a prescription that someone else wrote? You're executing a known task. Or are you the doctor whose real value is in diagnosing the underlying problem before you even think about prescribing a solution? As AI gets better and better at the building part, our human value, our real value, shifts to that strategic problem solving. And this has a direct impact on how you should think about your own work and your own value. I mean, check this out. An agentic workflow that might take you, say, 30 minutes to build
could end up saving a company 20 hours every single week. That's not a 30-minute job you just did. No way. You've just created tens of thousands of dollars in annual value. Your worth isn't about the hours you put in. It's all about the outcome you deliver.
So I really want to leave you with this one question to think about. When an AI can build the how better, faster, and more reliably than any human can, what becomes our most valuable skill? It's not the how anymore. It's the what and the why.